Kerkez has once again been linked with Liverpool Football Club, and so has Colwill in a strange turn of events. Arne Slot apparently is going to be offered a new contract, and Mamardashvili has come out saying he wants to be number one. People, it's the morning meetup show. Sit back, relax. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gell. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Big up, you lovely people. Hope you're well. Welcome back to another morning meetup live. This is Team Kop-Ish. My name is Callum. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. You guys know the deal by now. Hope you're all well, people. Right, a lot of things to talk about. As you would have seen, if any of you guys were early, the original title was to do with Isak, and there's a thumbnail with his face on it and everything. That was because of a quote that came out yesterday. However, it looks like that quote is from a fake source, so I'm not going to speak on it. It looks completely fake, looks completely made up, looks completely bogus, and has been done just for clicks and clickbait. So I'm not going to speak on it because it seemed to be pretty fake. So big up to you guys in the chat for alerting me about that. And yeah, no point speaking about it. So we are going to speak about some stuff that has come from credible sources, and we'll begin with Bournemouth left back Milos Kerkez. If you're anything like Matt, you'll rate this person very, very highly. Kerkez is having a very good season at Bournemouth, a very good career at Bournemouth. His second season now, if I'm not mistaken, at Bournemouth. And he's looking really good. Very good left back. Is he my first choice? No. Would I be upset if we signed him? Absolutely not. But he's good. He's good. Is he the best left back in the world? No. Is he the best in the Prem? Probably not. Does he improve that position though? And the answer is probably yes. He is better than this version of Robbo, in my opinion, and he is better than Kostas Tsimikas, in my opinion. The issues are arising though when you look at price and the fact that apparently he and his family are Man United supporters. He's been quite vocal about that. He also came out in January and said he wouldn't be moving to Liverpool. Again, we don't know if that was to do with January or in general. So those are a few things we need to look at. However, I do rate him. I do rate him. Not as highly as man like Matt. Probably not as highly as Drift, but he is a good player, and I wouldn't be upset if we signed him. I just don't know if 50 mil, which is the price being touted about, is a good price for him. I think it's an expensive deal if we were to get him for 50 million. I think you could get far better players for far less money, in my opinion. Shout out to Pimp in Distress. Yep, the kids have been dropped off to school. Pursuit of happiness clap as I walked away with tears in my eyes. No one running in and interrupting me because, I said Santa isn't real, or they want a drink from the cupboard, or they just want to cause trouble. No one here calling me babes apart from the missus today. But yes, as I was saying, Kerkez, a player that Richard Hughes knows well as well. A player that he brought to Bournemouth, a player he probably has a good relationship as well with. I wouldn't rule this one out. I'd say to keep this one on the back burner. I don't think he is our first choice. Shout out to Liao 101. Gutierrez is the player I'd go for, if not him, Hato. But yeah, I don't think it will happen, but I'm not completely ruling it out either. And look, it would be a good move. It would represent a change in the shift of the direction of that position, which I think is needed. I think if there's any two positions in the starting 11 that have a real weakness at the moment, for me, it is left back and centre forward. So if we're able to get a good left back to improve that position and a striker to improve said position as well, then we'll go from a team that is looking like going to win the league to a team that could potentially go on and dominate the league, providing we also improve the squad as well. So guys, you let me know. If not Kerkez, who else would you like to see coming at left back? For me, Hato or Gutierrez are the two main people that I think we'll look at, and the two main people I think we should go for. But again, if you're a Kerkez fan, let me know what you think are his strong attributes and why he would fit so nicely into this slot Liverpool team. Beautiful news. Big up to Cal Ant, who says, hope all is well. My son was born on Friday. I hope he can see his first trophy in a few weeks. Big up. Do you know what? Football's football, but when life is brought into the world, we celebrate. So this is for you, Cal, and congratulations to you and your family. Big up, big up, big up, and hope the missus is recovering well as well and that the baby's all healthy and sound. Love to hear news like that. If that's your first one, good luck. If it's not your first one, good luck as well. Kids ain't easy, bro. You're about to find out. But no, all jokes aside, that's a beautiful thing to hear on a Monday morning. Zach, I am sticking with that clip of Kostas, Tsimikas and Virgil 100%. That goes down in memory pause for all the wrong reasons, but it is funny as hell. Right, next topic. Levi Colwill. Look, 2 years ago, or should I say 2 summers ago, this is a signing I was screaming for. Off the back of a loan spell at Brighton, Levi Colwill looked as though he was going to be one of the next best English centre-backs. Left-footed, decent pace, not quick or rapid, but decent pace, decent in the air, good on the ball. And then, boom, goes back to Chelsea. And it's not looking good, bruv. Not looking good at all. Now, he played a lot of his time under Mauricio Pochettino as a left-back, showing he can play that position, even though not to a high standard. This season, he's been used as a centre-back primarily by Maresca. Hasn't really had a settled partner in that back four. However, I've got to be real. He's not it, man. He's not the guy. He's not the guy. I don't think he was actually overhyped when we were linked with him because he came off the back of a very, very good loan spell. From what I've seen of him at Chelsea, though, he ain't the guy, in my humble opinion. Do I think he could improve under Slot? Yeah, he could. Do I think he will? Probably. But would he get to the heights that we need him to get to? Probably not. And for the money that Chelsea would demand, for the salary that it would be, I don't think we should go near this one personally, which is, again, it's me saying I know I'm wrong when I'm wrong. I was all on board for this signing and saying, yeah, we need to do this. We need to do it. Need to get Colwill in. Can play left back. He can play centre back. He can play in a back three. I was wrong. I was so wrong. And it's not often I say this, but I'm glad that transfer didn't go through. I'm glad that transfer didn't happen. Do I think this link is legit? Nah, not really. I think it's, again, a bit of clickbait just to get the Liverpool fans talking, but I don't think this will get that much clickbait because I don't think many Liverpool fans will want Levi Colwill at Liverpool. So for me personally, I don't see the point in this one personally, and I don't think this will happen. Plus, I don't think Chelsea will want to sell him either. He's someone they can build a defense around or with. He could be a very, very useful squad player for them. Plus, he's homegrown for them as well. Yeah, I don't see this one happening, people. If you guys think it will happen, do let me know. From the comments I'm seeing here, you lot aren't really feeling this one either. I'll just go through some of the comments. Big up Russell says Levi is trash. Don't mince your words at all, Russell. Just say how it is, bro. Brutal stuff. Hugo's big up. Hugo says, nah, Colwill's moment has passed. I hear it. Some guy says Huijsen over Colwill. Klopp sipping Arsenal tears says Colwill was overhyped by you guys. Hey, not just by us. Everyone was hyping him up. Connor the Red says don't want Colwill anymore. Bafana says Colwill would have done a Darwin when he got to LFC. Nath is just going for the jugular for Arsenal, saying F it, go take Saliba. That would be crazy if we did that. Nicholas says Colwill, big fish, small pond type player. That's a good assessment, actually. Bro, Russell is brutal today. Russell, what? No cereal yet, brother. Colwill can't have Conference League. That is harsh, Cole. That is harsh. He can definitely. Liam's Colwill stinks. Wow. Josh, big up Josh. Hope you're well, bro. Levi clumsy. Forget about. Okay, yeah, you guys have woke up on violence this morning. Okay, cool. No Colwill love in the chat. I see it. I just didn't think it would be this brutal. You guys are savage this morning. It's a Monday, guys. It's Monday. Did you not have a good weekend? Like, wow. Okay. Cool. Fairs. Right. Might as well just move topic. Like, this ain't happening. For real, Liao, at least the violence isn't to me. It isn't to me. Yeah, I'm good as well, Josh, bro. Love, bro, to you and the family. Family's all good. Kids are at school. Youngest is at mum's. So yeah, all good. Just grinding away, working today. Got my head down, working. Right. Rumors are that Arne Slot is going to be offered a new deal. Contract talk again. Where have I seen this before? Oh, that's right. At Liverpool Football Club. You know, the three players, Trent, Salah, Virgil, and then you've also got Diaz and Konate, and now let's throw Arne Slot in the mix. Just, I got the hiccups because I'm allergic to this stuff at this point. Guys, look, the gesture of Arne getting a new contract, absolutely. Oh, bloody, of all times for me to get hiccups. But surely, we're going to sort out the player contract before we sort out the manager contracts. I mean, he only signed last summer. I get you want to protect your assets and stuff, but protect the assets that are about to become free. Surely. Look, I'm not trusting how we're doing contracts at the moment because it just isn't seem to work out. And this is going to come across really negative, and people are going to be like, Cal, you're moaning about contracts, but our managers should be getting a new contract. I get it. And you're right. You're absolutely right. But there's other contracts that need to be done as well. And maybe, look, they're saying, look, if we get Arne Slot signed up, then it's a good message to the rest of the team, the rest of the squad. Maybe. But shall I tell you what's a good message to the rest of the team and the rest of the squad? Signing players who are about to leave on a free, you know, Virgil, Salah. I know Trent might be going, but try. Like, look, gonna come across negative. I'll believe it when I see it. We have been terrible in sorting out contracts since the new regime has got here. They haven't done much wrong, to be honest. And when I say the new regime, I'm talking about coaching staff, all the backroom staff, etc. I mean, Richard Hughes apparently was pivotal in bringing Arne Slot to Liverpool. That alone deserves massive credit, but everything else has been a bit of a dumpster fire, if I'm going to be honest. And we need to get these contracts secured. So I'm not holding my breath on this, and I don't think anyone should either, or else you might pass out from lack of oxygen. Either way, yep, Slot, would love to see him get a new contract. Again, I don't see why that needs to be done now. That can be done at the end of the season once he secures a couple of trophies, hopefully, maybe 3. I don't think that needs to be done now. But you let me know in the comments, guys. Am I just being a bit of a negative Nancy? Am I being a bit of a downer, a bit moany? For me, I think you need to sort out the rest of the contracts before you move on to Arne Slots. It feels like we're just opening new files at the moment without completing the previous ones. So you let me know in the comments, guys. Should we be signing Arne Slot to a new contract now, or should we wait until the end of the season? Let me know in the comments below. Finally, moving on to Mamardashvili. So Mamardashvili signed for Liverpool, one of the 2 players that signed last summer, even though he hasn't signed for the club officially. And apparently, if the rumors are to be believed to be true, he is coming to Liverpool with his sights firmly set on being #1 choice goalkeeper. Now, I don't think that should be news to anyone. The problem is with that is how much is he willing to fight for his spot? How much is Alisson willing to fight for his spot? And is he ready to be Liverpool number one? Now, up until recently, Mamardashvili was seen as this all-conquering goalkeeper. However, he has had a few wobbles recently. So much so that there was an article that came out recently saying that he's looking more human now, which goes to show the level he was performing at as to where he is now. Now, maybe he was performing as a 10 out of 10. Maybe he's moved down to a 7 or an 8 out of 10, which is still really good. For me, it's a lot of pressure to leave Valencia, who are fighting relegation, to then join Liverpool and become first choice number one. Not just first choice number one, but displacing Alisson Becker, who, in my opinion, is the best goalkeeper in the world. That being said, I love his mentality. I love his mentality. Of course, he wants to come to Liverpool and be number one. I love that. That's the sort of mentality I want to see from all the players. And I tell you who's going to love that mentality, Arne Slot. Arne Slot is going to absolutely love that mentality. It just depends on, is he ready or not? There's an argument to say he's not better than Kelleher right now. I know Kelleher looks like he'll be the one leaving, but there's a genuine argument to say he's not better than Kelleher right now. But if he can come to Liverpool, get some games under his belt, maybe be Alisson's deputy for a season or so, and then maybe go from there and potentially look and then try and displace Alisson, maybe that could work. That to come in and be number one straight away, I don't see that happening unless something crazy happens. Shout out to Lakers in the chat. Go and subscribe to Lakers' channel, doing some great gaming stuff on his channel. But yeah, if he's coming in with the mentality to be number one, then that's only a good thing in my opinion. And you know my saying, guys, iron sharpens iron. So if he's coming in and wants to be number one and he wants to challenge the best goalkeeper in the world, then I rate him. And that also speaks volumes as well, because look, he could come in and say, look, I'm leaving a relegation battling team here in Valencia, a team that is nowhere near going to be close to Europe or winning trophies anytime soon, to a Liverpool team. He could have easily just been like, yeah, I'm just happy to be along for the ride. I'm happy to be a bit of a passenger here. I'm happy to buy my time and get game time. And I'm not saying that is Kelleher, by the way. I think Kelleher has made it very clear he wants to be a number one. It's just that he is behind Alisson in the pecking order. But I love that mentality. I love the fact that he wants to be number one. I love the fact that it sounds like he wants to be one of the best, if not the best in the world. So time will tell how that actually works out and see where it goes. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But people, look, I'm going to wrap up there. We will be back later on this evening live for the Monday Night Live show, maybe around 9 p.m. So we'll keep you posted on that. Keep an eye on social media. And look, guys, we've got over 35,000 subscribers here. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on X, formerly known as Twitter. And we're also on Instagram. Go and subscribe to those channels. Go and follow us on social media, people. Smash that like button if you haven't already. As always, it's a pleasure chatting with you guys and chopping it up. Until I see you later on this evening, thank you for watching and listening. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish. We're out, people. Take care.